Vocalists, don't write lyrics anymore, try to do this instead. And I promise it's not ChatGPT and it's not AI. If you're new to the channel, I'm Brendan Pajazic and I live in Toronto, Canada. I play guitar and do vocals in the band Structures, and I've been in that band since 2009. I've had my fair share of vocals, both recording artists and recording Structures and writing with Structures. I don't know everything, but I know what works for me, and I hope that this helps with you. You know when you're listening to a song and you hear vocals and then you hear the music and they don't sound like they're one piece, it just sounds like two different entities? This technique will help you avoid that. I know it's very common, I used to do this all the time. You get an idea, you write it down, and then you're like, okay, this lyric is gonna work on this song that I'm working on, or a song that's coming up in the future. You get so attached to the lyric that you just put it into the song, and there seems to be a disregard from the music. It's just, you really like the part, and you just throw it in. And this kind of creates that whole friction where there's no pocket, and the vocal doesn't go over the music, it's there, and that's basically all it is. So most of the top songs in the world are written by writers on an instrumental. They never really write down the lyric and then try to force it into a song. You're always hearing the song and you're creating the pocket and the flow over the music, and you're not like, this lyric has to make it. If it doesn't sound right, it doesn't make it. And that's why the songs are huge. Well, there's many reasons. There's a huge budget from labels, but also they're just really good at songwriting and they write it to the music. A lot of times doing the opposite will remove the listener from the music and remove the vocals from the music as well, because you can hear it doesn't sound like a song, it just sounds like vocals and music, and that's it. I just freestyle. I'm not kidding you. For Structures, none of the above, I didn't write a single lyric down. I freestyled the entire thing and then I would go and make revisions. The only time I wrote lyrics down was when I was sending it to the guys for feedback and for notes. This technique helps you to make sure that you're only worried about the way that the vocals sound over the music itself. And you're not thinking, okay, I need to write the craziest lyrics I've ever written and they're gonna work on this song no matter what. You're not putting the thought into it, you're listening to the music, and whatever you feel comes out. We all have our own niches. You might be interested in music, video games, or politics, or fashion, or anything. You might be like me and you might be interested in photography, videography, VFX, and 3D rendering. A lot of music is written with a grade 2 vocabulary, unfortunately, and you know, there's no fault to the writer. It's because they want everybody around the world, people who don't speak English as a first language, to also enjoy it as much as people who speak English as a first language. And that makes a song more accessible, but it also makes it a little bit more boring. When we're freestyling, we really come up with what's inside of ourselves and we don't have to force a thought. We're just in the present moment. We're writing the melody that we think, we're writing the pattern that we think, and the lyric that we're thinking at the time. And a lot of the times it might be just like a basic line that you're gonna fix later. The most important part at this point is that I wanna get the pattern out and I wanna figure out which vowels and which consonants I like for the certain part. The vowel and the consonant makes a huge difference with the way that you're writing. It doesn't have to rhyme. Believe it or not, I can take the song from a 6 to a 10 just by using the right consonant sounds. And a lot of the times when I'm writing to a song, the song will almost dictate what it's about. So say you're working on like an extreme metal song and it's really heavy, you might have a different emotion than if you're working on an R&B song. And a lot of the times the instrumental really tells me what the song is about, or I'll go in with an idea of what I want to write about, but the song pushes me in a certain direction. And this helps you to make sure that they're married and that they're one song, and the song is really good, as opposed to being like, these are really good lyrics, they don't fit the song. So try it out. This is what I've been doing. I've been having a lot of success and I really like the way it's been going the past 5 years. I probably will never go back to writing down lyrics and forcing them in ever again. I appreciate you all watching. If you like this video at all, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. And if you have any techniques that I didn't mention, please let me know down below. I'm very curious. Thank you. See you next time. See ya.